Guys, we're on site today with Jason King, North Myrtle Beach Oceanfront Condo owner right here at the Grand Strand Resort. We're going to interview Jason. He's going to tell you all about owning and operating an oceanfront condo, how easy it is. He just has one program, Hostiva, that pretty much does everything for him, and he still put in his pocket after 10 months of owning $11,000 in profit. That's after paying a $1,500 a special assessment. Let's get into the show now.
I believe you should invest in oceanfront condos in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because you can enjoy and increase the passive income of your oceanfront condo through the 20 to 22 million tourists that visit the #2 vacation destination on the East Coast each year. Not only can you enjoy the equity paid for by visiting tourists, but you can also anticipate the over 100% appreciation experience at many of the oceanfront resorts in our market during the recent decade. I believe you should invest in oceanfront condos in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because you can depreciate them, reducing your overall tax burden, keeping more money for you and your loved ones, and ensuring unnecessary taxes aren't paid.
All right, Jason, so what are the key factors that you consider when looking for an oceanfront condo to invest in?
Yeah, so myself, just being a newer investor, obviously I'm very price conscious of how much the unit is. Again, I would get with my realtor and say, hey, what data can we pull up on this unit?
Yeah.
What's the potential income type of thing? But for myself, price, HOA, how much is that and what does it offer me? Yep. And what is included in that HOA?
Yeah,
like I said, a couple $100 a month I'm saving by the HOA, taking care of water, sewage, internet, cable, pest control. Yep. You know, I'm coming out for my power bill every month.
Yeah, not bad, right?
Yeah, not bad.
All right, so what unique challenges or advantages of owning oceanfront condos have you ran into? You would imagine, you know, if somebody were to invest in another location, another area,
right.
You know, do you think that there's any kind of advantages to buying oceanfront as compared to maybe the mountains in North Carolina or Tennessee? You know, like, you know, if we're looking at vacation rentals,
right.
You know, we've had between 20 and 22 million tourists visiting our market, like all the time, right? It's, you know, this place is blowing up. But there are other short-term markets that have vacation rentals, you know, the mountains and stuff like that.
Yep.
You know, why would you choose an oceanfront condo, you know, as compared to maybe Tennessee or North Carolina mountains?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a weather guy. I love it to be 90 and sunny every day.
Yeah.
Being here, you know, in the Myrtle Beach area with the Gulf, with all the different attractions close by as well too, and being on the beach. You can't build any more beach.
Yeah, it's hard to beat.
Yeah.
So the geography has a competitive advantage in our opinion. The fact that the beach is here is something that you just can't get anywhere. I mean, you can get it on the West Coast. Right. You can get it on other places in the East Coast, but like in Florida, you're going to pay for it.
Yeah, you're going to pay for it.
In Myrtle Beach, it's way more affordable.
Yeah, and our weather we get a couple more extra months here of warm weather versus a lot of other places that you're limiting yourself on your income for a couple months because, you know, October might be colder there where you can still go to the beach and, you know, wear swim trunks there.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, for example, Florida, it's pretty harsh, you know, like as far as like it gets really humid. I mean, we're talking tropical, you know, it gets humid here, but it's not going to be as bad as in Florida. Yeah. So, you know, it'll occasionally dip down to 30 degrees here. It'll snow rarely. It rarely ever snows. And that's kind of, you know, so basically weather is an advantage to our market. Do you think there's any particular challenges to investing here?
I honestly don't. I mean, we're almost, for the Northerners, we're halfway to Florida. So we can pick up a lot of those middle of the range, per se, vacationers that don't want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to travel all the way to Florida. They can get more of a budget vacation here as well too.
Plus, it's much easier for family that's in multiple locations to come because, you know, 60% of North America can get here in a one-day's drive.
Okay.
So, I mean, basically, because of our location, again, we're kind of halfway on the East Coast. Maybe you could say not truly halfway, but you know, basically, it's easily accessible. So if you have family that lives in, you know, some in the south, some in the north, some, you know, in the west, obviously they can get here a whole lot easier. So now, challenges, some people might say crime, you know, obviously with a lot of tourism, we do have crime in our market, you know, with those 20 to 22 million people, things happen. But do you feel unsafe at all?
I never feel unsafe.
I never feel unsafe. I try to tell people this all the time. Like, we live at the beach. I mean, it's like laid back and chill.
Yeah.
Yes, tourism brings some crime here. I don't feel unsafe at all, you know what I mean? At all. So I don't think you have anything to worry about when it comes to crime. And our crime is probably not anything like major city crime.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah, for sure.
I believe you should invest in oceanfront condos in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because this is the fastest growing area out of the 150 most populated areas in the entire United States for the last 3 years in a row, according to U.S. News and World Report. This helps to insulate our market from many of the ups and downs that the rest of our nation's real estate market experiences. This can help you have a more stable rental property. I believe you should invest in oceanfront condos in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because they have a tremendous upside when compared to money market accounts and the stock market, due to the appreciation they earn and the potential of higher annual yields through their gross rental income when compared to these other investments. Money market accounts and the stock market don't have the upside of added appreciation. I believe you should invest in oceanfront condos in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because while our prices have risen and have held their value, we're also much cheaper than other places like Florida. Where else can you go and find an oceanfront condo for as little as $100,000? If you're getting into the real estate game or expanding your current portfolio, the bang for your buck is sitting right on the Myrtle Beach, South Carolina oceanfront.
The mainstream tourist or end user is going to be somebody looking for affordability.
Right.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Now, you were saying that you have a guest checking in this weekend, right?
Guest checking in tomorrow. So 29th is tomorrow.
Yep.
For a holiday weekend, and they are spending right at $500 for this room for 3 nights.
For 3 nights.
On the beach on a holiday weekend.
And they're happy.
And they're happy as can be. Yeah.
And we will keep renting to them over and over and over again.
Exactly.
Now, how do you handle maintenance and upkeep on this unit?
So luckily here again, HOA, here on property, there's a local maintenance person that is included in our HOA. If it's any major things that are happening to the building, you know, obviously somebody breaks the toilet or the shower head falls off or something like that, you know, I'll have to get somebody out here, or I have the HOA person's number. You know, they quick fixes. Call them.
$50.
Yeah, give them a few bucks, and you know it's done.
Yeah.
Or come up here, since I live in the area again.
Yeah.
Being closer, a lot of perks. I can go to Lowe's and spend the money and do
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely. And guys, I mean, I also say buy a home warranty. If something major goes wrong, you spend $650. You got 12 months of coverage. You call the people. You pay the $50 or $100 fee, depending upon what you need to, you know, get them to fix.
Exactly.
And then they come and fix it.
Yeah.
Now, tell me a little bit about any kind of tips or strategies for maximizing rental income. Do you do any of that, or do you literally just turn it over, hand key?
I pretty much turn it over, but that's where they talk it out with you. They have their hot deals per se. If your unit isn't being rented out within a few days before, they'll drop the price, flash it on the front of their websites to get people in here last minute. If you're buying a rental, me personally, I'm not staying here again. I'm renting it out as much as I can.
Yeah.
If I brought my family here 4th of July week, how much money am I missing out on?
A lot of money. Yeah.
Probably $1,200, $1,300.
So he's saying, as a great strategy, don't use your unit during peak season.
Right.
That's April through September in our market.
Exactly.
And Hostiva, right?
Hostiva
obviously has packages in place that can help boost your rental property to maximize the rental income that you're bringing in.
Yeah. And then again, here I have a local person with Hostiva as well too. That way, you know, they can get a hold of you or me. We can make those connections.
Yeah. You don't have to call a 1-800 number and talk to somebody.
No, not a 1-800 number.
Out of the country.
Yeah, everybody in the Hostiva team we're all in a group chat. So all I got to do is text.
That's awesome.
If I have a problem or an issue or something.
Technology makes it simple and easy.
Exactly.
All right. What are common misconceptions about owning an oceanfront condo in Myrtle Beach, North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina?
Yeah. I don't know. I think the folks that maybe are scared of getting into it, maybe the misconception is, oh my gosh, December, I'm not going to get anything.
Yeah, that's what they think.
Right.
It's funny you say that. I had a guy call me, right? And I'm talking to him, and it's a cool dude. I don't have any problems with him. I'm looking forward to getting him in Oceanfront Condo. But he's like, I can rent out in Florida 12 months out of the year. You can rent out here 12 months out of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an off season and a peak season there, just like there is here.
I played plenty of rounds of golf in December in shorts and a t-shirt.
Guys, you hear that? Shorts and a t-shirt in December.
I think that's just a misconception. But then again, even if you do have that mindset, just look at how much I've made already this year.
$11,000.
Your payment for December is not going to be $11,000.
No, exactly. Yeah.
So there's plenty to get through. Maybe a rough month if you have it.
Matt Freeze basically said in June, July, and August, he makes enough money to pay his entire operating expenses for the whole year.
Yep, that's very correct. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
You heard it.
Yep.
Jason King confirming it. Just another oceanfront condo investor letting you know how the game works right here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. All right, Jason. Now, as you know, when people are doing things for the first time, there's generally setbacks and challenges that they face. Would you say you've had any of those?
As of now, no, I haven't. I've only owned this unit. I've owned this unit less than a year.
Yeah.
So
what, 8 months?
Yeah, October by the
9
start
months?
renting it out. Yeah, so a good a little over 10 months I've owned this unit. So nothing major as of yet.
Sweet. And then, what advice would you give to someone considering investing in Myrtle Beach or North Myrtle Beach oceanfront condos?
But of course, don't be scared to take that leap. You don't have to, that old saying, you don't have to always jump head first. And first, just get your feet wet, whether it's this size unit, whatever your comfortability is as far as down payment and threshold as far as that goes.
Yep. So take the leap.
Yeah, just take the lead and do it. I mean, you're going to rent out. There are very few markets, Myrtle Beach is included in one of those, that we're almost recession proof, I feel like, and people are always going to vacation here and go to the beach.
Basically, because it's so affordable.
Exactly.
There's money to be made here, guys. And I talk to people about that. You can build a healthy and robust, loyal book of business year over year, increasing, steady people coming, bringing their families, a wife and a husband. They've got their spot at the beach. And, when things get tight, they're not going to want to cut their vacation.
Right.
And because it's so affordable here, it's, in my opinion, you can build a recession-proof business. Yeah. So how do you stay updated on market trends and regulations affecting oceanfront condos?
Yeah, so for myself, I quickly went to our first HOA meeting and got on the board for that just so I could be connected with that.
Very smart strategy, guys.
And then just, every day I deal with realtors and HOAs and everything. So if there's any news coming up as far as changing, I'm one of the first ones to hear that.
So what's your process for acquiring an oceanfront condo in Myrtle Beach or North Myrtle Beach?
Obviously, our realtors that know the areas.
So are you hopping on Zillow or are you just talking to us?
Yeah, so usually both. I mean, you have your website that they can go on, Zillow, you can go in different, chat forums and stuff and hear what other people's experiences are. But as far as just the raw numbers, you can pull what you need to let me know what units are going to make money or not make money.
Exactly. Now, as far as platforms go, Airbnb, VRBO, Hostiva, do you use any other platforms?
I use Hostiva is the only one I use, and they put it
on
platform. Every platform.
Simple and easy.
Every platform there is.
He's registered with one platform. He pays 10% of what he makes, and they do everything else for him. Now, your cleaning lady, how did you get hooked up with her?
So, of course, living here, just a local person that I knew, I kind of gave her the rundown. Hey, here's how much I charge for cleaning. If you'll do it for that, come on.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yep, too easy.
A quick text and a quick sending a Venmo to her every couple of weeks of how many nights, how many days.
Gotcha. Yeah. And then, how do you keep her up to date on when you have a check-in or check-out?
Yeah, so for me, that's the only really, labor that I have to do. It's just I go on my app and I just send her literally a screenshot of my reservations page when they check in and check out, and I send it to her and she takes care of it.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Right.
Now, Matt Freeze, he syncs his calendar with his cleaning lady's calendar.
Okay.
So she can just see when they check in and check out.
Okay.
Super cool. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Yep. All right. So, what are your thoughts on the future of Myrtle Beach's real estate market, specifically oceanfront condos?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I always go with trends. I'm a black and white numbers guy when it comes to that.
Yeah.
You're never going to look back 10 years and go, oh, this is worth $60,000 less now than it was then. No, it's going to be the other way around.
That's right.
What, you used 104,000 10 years ago,
Yeah,
and
105, yeah.
169,000 is what we
Yeah.
got it for. So I think that's the easiest way to go, is whether it's you or on Zillow or Realtor.com.
Yeah.
To see what it sold for and what they're asking nowadays. I mean, the proof is in that.
So you think that Myrtle Beach, South Carolina is going to see great appreciation over the coming decade?
I 100% agree.
Yep. And so, so you're counting on this oceanfront condo doubling in value.
I would say doubling in value, or at least in the next 10 years. Conservative is 60 more thousand in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
You know?
That's not bad at all. Jason, now you were just talking to me about a special assessment that hit you here. Are you afraid of special assessments?
Yes and no. but I mean, hey, I look at it, they replaced all the electrical major boxes, the electrical work on the patio, pretty much for the whole building.
Yeah.
And as an owner, it cost me $1,500 out of my pocket, and I still have what I have in my account right now.
So he's paid a $1,500 special assessment, and he's still got $11,000 in his account to show for it. So,
and it's one of the first ones they've had in over 10 years. So it's not like
you guys are hearing
me
it
with assessments all the time.
straight from Jason. Yeah. It's the first assessment they've had in 10 years. So it's not like you're going to get inundated with special assessment after special assessment. Now, could you? Absolutely. You do definitely need to check the meeting minutes for the resort that you're going to buy in and make sure, hey, are they on a 5-year plan to fix everything at the place? Because that's a very real thing that happens. Just at Beach Cove. They're at the tail end of all their major projects. So did you want to buy before that? No. Do you want to buy now that everything's done? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But anyway, so special assessments are definitely a part of owning an oceanfront condo. Jason got hit with one, and he's still $11,000 richer.
Exactly.
Did it send you over the top and you couldn't make any payments? Or?
No, definitely not. And also too, as mad as I was or upset, I was like, oh, $1,500. $1,500 is $1,500. I also know that the building hopefully isn't going to burn down now because they replaced all the stuff that needed to be replaced.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of one of those bittersweet moments.
Exactly.
Yeah, it puts you in a good place moving forward.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, and that's what a solid HOA board is going to do for you. They don't want to raise those HOA fees any more than they have to because they're on the board and they're paying them too.
Right.
So they're going to make value added decisions that's going to protect the investment and protect your future income, essentially.
Yes.
Jason, tell me how you found this place.
I was actually doing a pre-approval for some customers, and they were between 2 units, not in the unit down the street in this unit, and they decided to choose the other unit. So I thought this was a good deal, so I came up here myself, checked it out, and that's how I wound up this.
Man, not bad. All right, guys, let's get in unit 2208. Now, as soon as you walk in, you're going to notice a hall that way that leads to the oceanfront balcony. You're also going to notice a bedroom on the left here. Now, right when you come in, there is tile flooring. They do have carpet throughout. There is, it's kind of Jack and Jill-ish between a community bathroom, as you can see there, and a bedroom bathroom. Flat screen on the TV. Plenty of space, huge king-size bed. Great closet there. And then you have in this bedroom your first vanity of 2 dual vanities. You can see there's another vanity here. You do have a tub shower combo, as you can see. And then this is your bathroom. Now again, it leads out to the community bathroom. There's a closet here. It is locked. That is your owner's closet most likely. We're going to store all your soaps and your detergent and everything else. And then you come in with a very decorative corner wall right here. Pretty cool. And you do have your kitchen. And your living room and dining room effortlessly flowing together. There's your flat screen. This, guys, this is your money maker right here. This view, this balcony. This is what you are paying for, guys. Now there's your on-site pool. That's the moneymaker right there. People are paying for a nice, large balcony, just like this one. As you can see, and an exceptional view. Pretty cool decorative fireplace there as well, don't miss it. And that wraps it up. Guys, real quick, before we jump out of this unit, I do want to point out that you can see these ceilings are much higher up. These are very tall ceilings. So even though this unit is a 1-bedroom, because the ceiling height is so tall, it makes the property feel expansive and massive. That is a huge bonus when you're buying a smaller unit that can give it a very different feel for owners and for guests. So I highly recommend finding units that have the extra tall ceiling. That way when people walk in, they don't feel cramped, they don't feel constricted, but they feel like it's an open space even though it's only a 1-bedroom unit. All right, so let's get in unit 1606 right here at the Ocean Forest Plaza. Now, as soon as you walk in, you will notice tile. There is carpet in the bedrooms. You got a bedroom to your left immediately, flat screen TV, very large king-size bed, closet in the corner. Now you have your first vanity here inside the bedroom, and then it goes into your second vanity, as you can see. And there is a tub shower combo here. You have a closet here. This is going to be your owner's closet where you're going to store all of your soaps and detergent and everything else in the unit. As soon as you come in this way, you're going to see the kitchen to your left. And then effortlessly flowing into each other, the dining room and the living room. Flat screen TV on the wall. But the moneymaker is the view. That's what you're looking for, guys, right there. That's what makes the money. There's the amenities, the on-site pool. And as you can see here, a very, very beautiful ocean. So long as the ocean's there, you're pretty much going to have demand for your oceanfront condo unit. Now check out how spacious this balcony is, as you can see. Very, very spacious. That is one of the #1 most important factors, is an excellent view and a very spacious balcony when renting on Airbnb and VRBO. In my opinion, this would make an excellent unit to remodel. As you can tell, it is a little bit dated for sure. It definitely could use some TLC and a remodel, and I bet that would shoot the gross rental income up way up high if you did a great remodel. Now, I also want to point out real quick that the ceiling is a lot closer in this unit than in unit 2208. Guys, that is huge. When you walk in, it doesn't feel nearly as expansive. It feels a little bit more constrained, a little bit more confined. Your guests are going to notice that feeling when they walk in, and it's going to play into their overall experience. So when you purchase an oceanfront condo, 1-bedroom or an efficiency, you want to see if you can look for units that have the very tall ceilings. Those tall ceilings obviously are going to provide a better experience for your guests. All right, so let's get in 1005. Guys, this unit is stunning. As you can see, beautiful LVP flooring and tile as soon as you come in. Wow, look at this room. Wow, 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 wow. Very well done. Very, very well done. Now, they've got a full-size bed in here, which is a little bit different from some of the other units that we've been in here at the Ocean Forest Plaza. They have a nice updated vanity here. Obviously, another nice updated vanity here. There is a tub shower combo here. Just kind of step back so you can see the bathroom. Now, you'll notice the owner's closet in this one is a little different. They do have it over here, but there's a nice little nook for storing. This is excellent for tourists that are visiting and using, that didn't bring beach chairs or surfboards. That's going to play to their experience in renting your unit. Now, this is where your water heater is. Now, they have a full-size refrigerator here, as you can see, with some cabinetry. Very smart move. Very, very smart move. And as you can see here, granite, which always is an upgrade. Nice island here with a little bit of overhang for the bar. More cabinet space here, which we'll get into in just a minute, but check out the kitchen. Look at that backsplash. Again, more granite, beautiful cabinetry. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Now, they do have a little bit more cabinetry here in the living room. And of course, all of this effortlessly flows together. Check out that beautiful balcony. They've got a table out here with a beautiful rug. I think it's very, very tasteful. Very, very tasteful. And they have a beautiful ocean view. Now just check out the size of that balcony. This is a wonderful unit. Stunning unit. Very, very good job on this unit. And that wraps it up. All right, so let's work through a cash scenario purchase right here at the Ocean Forest Plaza for a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom oceanfront condo. All right, so your purchase price is $222,000. Your average gross rental income between the 2022 and 2023 year was $26,874. Now, we've got you as having a 3% platform use fee for Airbnb to book your rentals. That's $806.21. Now, if you subtract the $806.21 from the average gross rental income of $26,874, it brings you to a subtotal of $26,067.55. Now, your taxes for 2023 on this unit were $2,065.39. Your cleaning services, $3,600. That is assuming 30 cleanings at $120 per cleaning. And then finally, we move on to your excise tax. Now, because you have to have a business license to operate a short-term rental in the Myrtle Beach market, you will pay an excise tax. You know, it's for the use of the police stations and fire departments and things like that. Now, how it's calculated, it is calculated based off gross rental income. However, there's a base fee of $145 for the first $2,000 you collect in gross rental income. After that, it is $6 for every $1,000 of gross rental income that you collect. So for our purposes here, you're looking at a whopping $289. Now, there's also a local hospitality and accommodations tax. That's a total of 3% for $806.21. That is 1.5% to the city of Myrtle Beach and 1.5% to Horry County. You do have to pay those taxes. There's also a South Carolina state tax of 10%, but this fee is paid through the Airbnb platform. It's collected from the guest and paid, so you don't have to worry about coming out of pocket to pay that expense. Now, we've got you estimated for HO6 insurance at $900, and then your annualized HOA dues at $8,400, bringing you to a subtotal of $16,060.60 for your additional operating cost. Now, if you subtract the $16,060.60 from the $26,874 that you made up top, $26,067.55 up top, then that will bring you to a projected profitability of as much as $10,006.95. Now, it does give you a cash-on-cash return of 5%, which is similar to what you can make in your money market account. All right, so let's work through a financing scenario purchase right here at the Ocean Forest Plaza for a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom unit. Now, that's a $222,000 purchase price. You do have a 15% down payment of $33,300. Yes, you heard me correctly. We do have a lender. His name is Jason King, and he does have a program that allows for 15% down. You can call pretty much any other lender, and they're going to tell you 25% down. You might find some that have a 20% down program, but I highly doubt you'll find another lender with a 15% down program. If you're interested in getting financing with Jason King, give me a call. It's 843-360-1737. Now, again, we've got your average gross rental income between year 2022 and 2023 at $26,874. And your Airbnb management platform or your use platform for Airbnb, that usage fee for booking through the Airbnb platform was $806.21. Now, if you subtract the $806.21 from the $26,874, it brings you to a subtotal of $26,067.55. Now, your principal and interest for taking out a mortgage on this property was $17,040. That does assume a 7.9% interest rate across 30 years. You do have to have a lender that has a program that will finance what's called in the finance world a condotel. The majority of your oceanfront condos are going to be condotels. Now, I would probably say 9 out of 10 of them are. Some of the things that will kind of clue you in as to if it's not a condotel would be if it doesn't have a front desk, if it doesn't have resort in the name. And then a little bit further on in the process, which your lender will uncover whether or not there's a high investor concentration count at that particular resort. So those are just a few of the things that you can look for if you're attempting to use a conventional loan to purchase an oceanfront condo. Now, moving right along, your taxes in 2023 were $2,065.39. Your cleaning services were $3,600. Your excise tax was a whopping $298. And your local hospitality and accommodations tax was a whopping $806.21. Again, that's 3% total of the gross rental income. Now, your HO6 insurance was $900. We have you estimated at $900. And then your annualized HOA dues were $8,400. This is going to bring you to a whopping operating expense total of $33,100. Now, you're going to subtract that $33,100 from your $26,067.55, the subtotal up top, and that's going to leave you negative. That's a projected loss of as much as $7,033.05. In this instance, it is not smart to finance an oceanfront condo here, a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom at the Ocean Forest Plaza. Now let's talk through depreciating your oceanfront condo. For short-term rentals, you are allowed to depreciate over 39 years. So that's a purchase price of $222,000 divided by 39 years brings you to a taxable income deduction of $5,692.31 per year. Now, you should also look into a cost segregation study. For high income earners, you could be writing off $30,000 your first year and reducing your overall tax burden. It's something you need to ask your CPA about. And there are various strategies. Some people, could buy more than one oceanfront condo. They buy one, they write off $30,000 here, they write off $15,000 or $20,000 here, they sell it, they buy another one, they write off excessive taxes. It is something for you to speak to your CPA about and find out what's applicable for your particular circumstances. Guys, so let's talk through appreciation here at the Ocean Forest Plaza. Guys, if you would have bought a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom oceanfront condo in 2014, you're looking at $72,458 on average you would have paid. Now you fast forward to 2024 and it's a whopping $210,500. Yes, that's $138,042 in appreciation in 10 years. We're talking about almost $14,000 a year in appreciation. $13,800 and some change. Guys, that's what I'm talking about. In addition to the profits that you can make each year, in addition to the taxable income that you can deduct and write off for depreciation, in addition to the savings on your vacation expenses because you plan on using it every year for your family or yourself or your loved ones or your friends. Guys, the benefits to owning and operating a short-term vacation rental property like a Myrtle Beach Oceanfront condo are numerous, and it is one of the areas in your life that you can really win.
Guys, you've got to trust me. You made it to the end of the video, but you need to click the video that's on your screen right now to hear how Matt Freeze makes $15,000 to $30,000 a year in annual profit off each of his 8 Myrtle Beach oceanfront condos. That's over $180,000 in average annual profits right there in passive income each and every year. Click the screen now.